Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Hope everyone's having a class weekend on this Sunday evening. It's been a bit of a fragile one for me today. I was going to drop this video yesterday, but I just had loads going on in the build-up to the fan zone at NX Newcastle where we watched Southgate fluke it, as I said he would in the podcast. I'm telling you, the jammiest, luckiest manager in the history of football has done it again. And we're through to the semis against the Netherlands on Wednesday. If you want to come to NX Newcastle for the fan zone hosted by yours truly, the ticket link will be in the description. I'll write it in the comments as well. Get yourselves to NX Newcastle, the biggest indoor fan zone in the Toon. It was class last night, great atmosphere, and even better watching those 5 perfect pens go in. Yes, wasn't the best game, as you'd expect. Anyone who watches England under Southgate and expects to see good football, you're insane. So you have to prepare yourself for snooze ball. You have to prepare yourself for him to be reactive, not proactive. It needs us to go 1-0 down for him to think, oh, actually, this isn't really working. Brings 3 players on, the likes of Palmer, and that changes the game up. Instant equaliser, and we'll go on to win on pens. And I think Southgate, if he wasn't already, probably was. If you think back to the last Euros, when we lost on pens to Italy, with this current crop of players, with these pen takers, Southgate's going to be playing for draws in the semis and the final if we get there. But I tell you what, he just might do it. With all the other teams that are getting knocked out, we're on the luckiest side of the draw. He might actually do it. So like I said, get yourselves to NX Newcastle Wednesday night to find out if we do. Be good crack, great atmosphere yet again in the Toon. Anyways, we're not here to talk about England, we're here to talk about Newcastle, and I'm wearing this fresh new home kit on purpose. I've got the Players Edition on here, so that's why the badge is absolutely unbelievable. Probably my favourite ever badge on a Toon kit. On the fans version, the £80 one, it's more of a like patch type of thing. But the detail on this one is unreal. I absolutely love that. I love the feel of it as well. Huge fan of this home kit. Huge fan of the away and third kit as well, which we're going to reveal in just a second's time. But before we do that, got to give props and shout out to Chris and the lads there at Gallagher Shots. He's the one that's got these exclusive images. He's the one that whacked it on Twitter. And to be fair to Chris and the lads over there at Gallagher Shots, it was their kind of images that were circling around in the last few months of the apparent kits. You know, the home, away, the third. They'd whack them on FIFA designs and the mock-up images. Pretty bang on. And as you can see, or you will see, just a second, the actual real photos of the kits has been leaked. A real close-up photo of the actual players' kits. Again, this must have been done on a shoot with the players or part of the advert, which again is going to be classed, by the way, the away advert as well, which should be dropping very, very soon. This away kit might even be out next week. Middle of July, I'm thinking, for the away kit is what I've been told, and then early August for that third kit. But let's focus first and foremost on the away kit then. As you can see, bang, in this picture here, that is it. That is the official kit. Well, again, I guess we can't say official because the club haven't officially announced it. But, you know, the leaks have been there for months. Now we've got a real photo. It's not a DHgate Chinatown special. It's not a Turkey Bodrum special. This is the real kit. I think those might be Decker's size 10s in the picture, to be fair. Gotta get shots. His trainers. That's what I'm going for. Chris can let us know in the comments whose they are. But there's the kit. There it is. An obvious remodel of the classic 95-96 kit, famously worn by the likes of David Ginola. Long sleeved. I'm still pissed off at this because there's no long sleeve version in the home shirt yet, and we don't know if there's going to be a long sleeve version of the away and third. There's got to be. There's got to be on that away one because that is famous for the long sleeve shirts of the likes of David Ginola wearing it. You know what I mean? Iconic. So they have to, and I'm disappointed because Man U, another Adidas sponsored teams, have got long sleeved home shirts. We obviously know our home shirts been on sale for a month or so now. No long sleeve versions. Oh, we're waiting until it gets a bit colder. We know the Geordies like the short sleeves anyways, even in winter. So we're waiting a little bit to release the long sleeve. I would have thought they'd be in stock now. So I think that's a bit disappointment. I do like a long sleeve football shirt, just something about it, something different. I'm a fan of it. But this away kit, yeah, then, and as always, let me know in the comments what yous make of it as I'll run through the design of it before we get on to the third kit, which is my favourite, to be honest. This one here, then, it's always going to be difficult to match up to the original, the 95-96 one. You're never going to beat it because, for one reason, the amazing sponsor, the best sponsor ever in sports, the Newcastle Brown Ale. It fitted every shirt perfectly. The logo itself, the time bridge, the star, we all know, perfect. So seller, sound sponsor. It goes well on kits, you know, much better than your Funny at 8 and the Chinese rating above it and everything. I'm much more leaning towards seller as a better sponsor, better looking, better everything. Pay more money as well, so that helps. And it just looks tidier on the shirt for me. And this one is tidy. I do like it. Now we've got to remember, Adidas are back. They're obviously always going to try and touch on these things, pull on the heartstrings a little bit, easy sell, bringing back the classic designs, and that's what they've done here. But remember, Puma did this for Benitez's last season. Jose Perez, Mo Diarmi, and a few others of note as well in their last season. Remember being there at Craven Cottage for the final away game in that big win over Fulham. That was a quality day. We and Kev were wearing that on the old boat cruise as well. Geordie Armada. Good times. Seems like yesterday. In fact, it was years ago. Scary. But anyways, they did it, and I think, to be fair to Puma, they did a very good job of it. I like the gold on that kit. This time, Adidas have went for white. Now then, in the 95-96 kit, remember it was kind of like an off-white, wasn't it? A bit creme fraiche, you know what I mean, creme brulee. This time it's white. So I do like the collar, you know, thick collar makes it look a bit more classic, a little bit traditional. And obviously the white stripes down, halfway down the sleeve, just like on this one. Then you've got the noon there, which, not the best, let's be honest, but modern day, you've got to get your sponsors in there. I just think the yellow square sometimes, it looks alright on this one, to be fair. It looked much worse last season. I think they may even shrink it a little bit. It looked huge on last season's kit and kind of spoilt it. But on this one, thick white collar, white 3 stripes down the sleeve, white Adidas badge, and then I do actually like the white Newcastle United crest on this away kit. I like it. I think it gives it a bit of a difference. You know, it's not just a coloured one like you see on the home one, and obviously when we got on the third one, the rumours have been true about a different logo, like we've seen on many other club kits like Arsenal by Adidas. But this one, the white Newcastle United badge, I just think it matches, and that's what you want. You know, everything runs nicely, everything looks smooth, everything looks as it should. Because if you had the colour, the blue and the gold, maybe it wouldn't look as good. I don't know. I just think that white on white, the white background, everything works there, and it does look like a smart kit. I do like it. Listen, I'm a fan of it. I do like the remake idea. Although, being said, I do like it when they have innovative ideas and kind of write their own history. Let's just stop looking at the past all the time. You know, let's stop designing things and making it easy. So, you know, on this one went 0102. That was what this was designed on. That one's the 95-96 away. And the third one is the early 2000 white and green one as well. But on this one, listen, I think it's fair enough. You know, it's the big Adidas homecoming. It's the back for the first time in, what was it, 20 years, 15 years, something like that. So I get it. I totally get it. But next season, I want to see new designs, and I want to see designs fresh, only for this team. But, you know, as you'll see, is you know, you got the things down the slide there, the side panels there on the top. Those are templates, and you've seen the keeper kit, Newcastle's. When we're first in the club shop, and I was there at kit launch, was like, whoa, that's a bit of a mad design. And you realise every bloody team at the Euros has got that kit. You know, every goalkeeper's wearing it in Euros right now. So, yeah, it's the big brands where they make the templates, don't they? I guess it's one of those things. But in this one, they've obviously went for the maroon and blue stripes across, heading it back to the 90s. But like I say, next year, can we move on? Can we get some fresh designs? Although I do really like this kit, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. I don't do 0.5s. I just do to the point. Otherwise, it would have got a 0.5. Because it was between a 7 or an 8. But I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. Drop your ratings in the comments. Right then, let's move on to the third one. And as I said earlier, this one is an absolute belter. My favourite. It's on your screen now. Look at that. Look at that. To be fair, I've seen lots of people say, wow, that's amazing. Other people have said, it's not it. It is it for me. It is all of it in one. It is glorious. Oh, honestly. I remember having this one as a kid, the white and green one from the early 2000s. And to see this remade, this is so clean, this kit. It is absolutely unreal. So cool. Well, imagine how good he's actually looking at that, man. Oh, mate. Jolin, oh, away. Me, yeah, you know, I think it's amazing. And obviously, very much an admirer of the logo there from the 80s, the NUFC crest. Not at all similar to the Magpie Channel logo there. Eh? Lovely stuff. From a distance, you may think it was my merchandise. You know? Speaking of my merchandise, hit the link in the description for that as well. MagpieChannel.com. Fresh t-shirts for the summer. Out now. Nice little plug that. Didn't even intend it. But what I'm a big fan of on this one is the different badge. Whether it was the NUFC one from the 80s or the one that's on the back of the home one. I'm not going to spin around. That'll just be embarrassing. Then, you know, the old one here, I think they should do that next year. Yeah, they should bring that one back. Bring other ones back that we've had before. I do really like it. Bring even a magpie back. Just a huge magpie. I would like, because on the Man U ones, what we've seen is, you know, the Red Devil on there. You've seen Arsenal with the Gunner on there. So I think we can do that. We can, again, make run. Yes, it's a nice touch of the past and the old badges that we've had. But what we can do is start to mix things up and make run. Do you know what I mean? Get a magpie on there. Get something different. I think that would look really smart. I do. I like the idea of that. So maybe they could do that next season. What I don't like about this kit, 'cause I'm going to get into everything that I do like, which is everything but this, in the rest of the video, is the Adidas badge. Is this one. You know, it's green, which I like, because then again, it goes with the kit. You know, what we've seen in the past, especially with Puma and that, you've seen things just not match up. Oh, that's white, and then that's black, and then that's blue, and that's gold, and it's like, oh, wait, man. Just make it go together. It's nice that it's green. The green on white looks so good for me. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to be hating on it, thinking, no, it's a Saudi theme kit. No, it's not. No, it's not. The other ones definitely were, since the takeover, but this one isn't. You know, this one is, again, a remodel, a remake of the early 2000s one, which had the brown nail in it, so very, very good. But I actually like this one better. Honestly, I do. But like I said, quickly, on what I don't like, it's just the fact we haven't used the tree file logo. Everyone was saying we're going to get this retro logo because other teams have. I'll show you Man United's now. On Man United's there, they're getting that logo. I love that retro Adidas logo from the 90s. It's class, man. You know, it's nostalgia right there. Let's bring that back. Oh, I'm gutted that's not on the Newcastle one, because I think I would have completed this kit and it would have given it a 10 out of 10. Genuinely, I think it looks amazing if it had that tree file logo on, a retro Adidas logo. We've got a retro Newcastle United crest on there. Let's match it up with the sponsor, bring in something old school back as well. And as I've said, you know, your Arsenals, your Man U's have got that tree file logo. Apparently it was only elite clubs that got the old classic touch on there from Adidas, their old badge. We're not elite yet. Bit disappointed with that, bit disgruntled, bit annoyed, if I'm being honest. Disrespectful from Adidas. Are we not elite enough? Yeah? Can we not have the retro badge on when you had a spare few, did you? Disappointing. Honestly, it is disappointing, because then that would have made it. I like that old Adidas touch there, and I'm hoping we do get that elite enough status next year, or in the coming seasons, where we get that retro badge, because again, I think it just mixes up, makes it different, makes it stand out, and I think it could make it sell more, because everyone's got, you know, that Adidas, the modern one, which is quite big, but it's nice, I like it. But with that one, I just think, oh man, complete the set there. Retro Tomb badge, retro Adidas badge, double whammy, lovely. It would have been spot on. Anyways, that's my gripe with. What I do like is the collar. Floppy collar looks really nice with the white, green and black on it. I just think that white, green and black goes so well. I think this kit is so smooth. Like, it's so nice, man. Unreal. With the side panel as well being green, the black on the sleeves clashing with the green. Oh, it's just absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Mint green. You know, not quite, but I do really love it. Like I said, this is the favourite kit of mine that Adidas have brought back out in this new season. Again, like I said, it's a nod toward the early 2000s one. Remember, they will be remaking their home kit as well from 95, 96. That'll be coming out January 2025. Early 2025, we'll see the official remake from Adidas of that home kit with the Grandad collar. Obviously, we've got the away version this year, but they're just going to remake that just for sale. Not obviously the current players, I know one's going to wear it on a match day, but it is going to be available to buy again. They are remaking that, so loads of money there for them. Not daft. They're going to make a fortune. Looking forward to seeing just how good that is compared to the original. And if they can get the brownie and everything on there, apparently they are. So, class. Look forward to seeing that. But yeah, those are the 3 kits for next season. I'm going to give that third one, 9 out of 10. I'm feeling generous. Would have been an 8.5, but I don't do points. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for that third kit. I just think it's so clean. So nice. Can't wait for that to be released. It should be out start of August. Yeah, so only a few weeks to wait. I think the away one will be out in the next week or so, and then the third kit will be released at the start of August, which I'm sure they'll be debuting at that sellout weekend on the 9th and 10th of August. Then before you know it, the season kicks off yet again. So drop your thoughts about those leaked kit images in the comments. Which one's your favourite? Which one, if not all of them, will you be buying? What did they get right? What did they do wrong? What should they have done? What trick did they miss? Do you know what I mean? What would you have changed? Like I said, tree file retro logo on the third one would have completed it. Cheers for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.